tired. Just felt kind of tired throughout the day. I don't know if it was just kind of bored from what I've been doing at work or whatever. I feel, I guess, a slight bit better. So hopefully once I start training and get the blood flowing and everything, hopefully I'll feel a lot better. First exercise I do like a lat pull down. I'm gonna try to, like, I rigged the machine to where I like the grips that I'm using now, but I can't get like a full like stretch range of motion, I feel like. So I'm gonna try to do something again to it today to try to fix that problem. See if I can do it. Like the neutral grip. I had one attachment that I liked, but it's just hard. It's harder to grip rather than, I don't know. It's like one of those. It's like a weird one. Target my lats with like a neutral grip, but if I do a full neutral grip, I don't feel my lats as much, so I kind of have to internally rotate a little bit. I guess that would be externally rotate, kind of do a little bit of a supination, slight, not a lot, but just enough so I feel my lats. Focus on execution, and like my quads are fucking really, really sore. My abs are really, really sore too. But yeah, I'm gonna finish getting there, and then I guess I will see you after the workout is over. So see you in a bit. Alright. Finished up at the gym, and I will say that was a really good training session. I got a great pump in my lats, my back, my biceps, my traps, everything. And me training this way, the way I've been training these past few days, where it's not all the way to failure and everything. You kind of stop, 1-2 reps in reserve. And, when I I lowered the weights like I normally do so I can get a better mind-muscle connection. 2, when I'm not training all the way till failure, I feel so much better. I'm able to actually go hard on all the lifts and focus. Because like if you go super hard on the first two exercises, you basically blow your, you blow your energy, you don't got no fucking energy left. Or you're so neurologically fatigued from going all the way to failure on those first, say, 4 or 5 sets, that you don't even want to do the rest of the workout. But today I just felt so much better, like felt such a good connection with my back, especially on the barbell rows. I did those today. I lowered the weight significantly because I was doing like 140, 145, and like towards the end of the set I was kind of like having to hunch up to pull. But today I went down to 115 and I pulled using good form, trying to keep tension in my back the whole time, getting a good contraction. Because before, I couldn't get a contraction in like my upper back, I mean, I was probably getting one, like a small contraction, but I couldn't squeeze it, like I could today. Like today I could fucking squeeze my upper back and felt it all in my, mid to lower traps and, just upper back in general. I didn't feel the barbell rows a lot in my lats, but my lats were already basically, I guess, pre-exhausted from the first two exercises because I did the lat pull down. I do that with a neutral grip, but it's not like a stationary neutral grip. I put the thing on top that you can like kind of, it's like a prime handle thing. It's got 2 carabiners on it, and you can put like 2 attachments on it. So I put 2 like I was using the metal handles, but with those you can't really like turn too much, because like when I do a pull down, I'm doing it neutral grip. I don't really feel it in my lats a lot unless I slightly, I don't know if, would that be considered internal rotation? I guess that would be internal rotation, or slightly supinate my arm. But I can feel it a lot better in my lats doing that. And then I go to the single arm Atlantis row machine, and that machine has a good strength profile. So so it's heavier in the stretch and lighter at the top, and the concentric, where you tire out quicker. So I did that, and when I do that, I brace myself with the one hand, and I kind of hunch over to the right side, like not contracting my oblique, but just hunching over and constantly keeping tension on the lat. I did it on both sides, so I did 3 sets of that on each side. I wasn't doing 2 sets on each side, but I wanted to increase my lat volume. It's weird because I can feel it. It's harder for me to feel it on my left side than my right side. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm doing kind of the same move. I'm doing the same movement. I'm trying to hunch over the same. I'm trying to do everything similar to the right side, but I just can't get. I get a really good, feel in my lats on my right side. On my left side, I still get a feeling, but it's not as good as my right side for some reason. muscle that I feel working to fucking grow. Not just push weight. Yeah, sometimes it's, you know, people think it's cool to lift heavy weight. Honestly, I don't like lifting fucking heavy weight. You know, especially because one, it's fucking fatiguing. Two, I mean, why would you lift heavy weight if you can get the same stimulus and growth out of lighter weight? Honestly, I don't care about an ego or anything, because I don't post my lifts on fucking Instagram or Facebook like a lot of people. I don't post my fucking lifts because nobody cares about how much weight you lift at the end of the day. That's why, like, I don't care about power. Like, I don't want to be a power lifter. I feel like I never really wanted to be a power lifter. I just kind of got into that because that's what they did at the first gym that I went to. Which is nothing wrong with powerlifting. If you like it, do it. I'm not discouraging anybody to not do something they like. I encourage that shit. Because I'd rather like doing something and enjoy it than do some boring shit that I don't like, or shit that I don't enjoy. You know, I don't enjoy fucking straining and deadlifting and squatting. Because all squatting does, when I squat heavy, it grows my fucking ass. Because my glutes always engage. I'm just not a quad dominant person. That's why I gotta do other movements besides barbell squat. Like pendulum squat. Like this pendulum squat that I'm doing, I love that shit. Because I can feel it working in my quads. I don't really enjoy the soreness the day after, but it's a good proxy, and it makes me happy to know that, hey, I stimulated some muscle. My fucking legs are sore as shit. So it's a good proxy. But no, it's not fun to be sore, especially when it's, I don't know, especially when it's soreness. Soreness sucks. My abs are sore. My abs are sore even though I trained abs on Monday. Well, I do stomach vacuums, ab vacuums every single day. 10 rounds. Well, I do 11 rounds. I'm supposed to do 10 rounds, but I just do 11 just in case, you know, just to make up for any inconsistencies. But I do 11 each day, okay? 11 each day. 11 ab vacuums each day. Do my cardio 6 days a week, 4 days of lifts, 2 days of HIIT. And I weight train 3 days on, 1 day off. Legs push pull. Legs push pull off. Legs push pull off. Legs push pull off. In verbatim until you need to deload or something. Which I needed to deload the week before or whatever, because I was fucking tired. I was super exhausted all the time. My sleep was shit. Just everything felt horrible. And the thing about that is, like, you're lifting weights and doing your cardio and everything. So one, you can have a longer lifespan, and two, so you can feel better than the average lazy fat person in daily life. Plus, you know, I eat a really strict diet. That's another thing on top of it. I'm doing everything right, getting the right amount of sleep, if not more sleep than I need. Eating the right diet. I was following the training plan, but the thing was, when I was lifting weights, I was going to like complete failure each set. Like, I probably could not do another rep in the tank. And like I said before, I think on the other day on the video, that's not good long or just in general. Because yes, you're stimulating more muscle fibers overall, but you're also accumulating so much fucking central nervous system fatigue that it just drains you, man. Like, I was going to the gym, I was so worried about trying to progress the logbook, and I believe that you should be progressing your logbook, but to the point, not you progressing the logbook, you know, the logbook progressing itself. Because you can go in there and say, oh man, I gotta hit this number no matter what to progress. That's thinking like a fucking power lifter, I believe. Because if you say you have to hit a fucking number, then that means you're gonna do everything in your power to hit that fucking number. And that's what I was doing. I was squeezing out reps and doing a shit ton of grinding reps, you know, each set. And I was just digging myself in a hole. My IGF-1 levels have went the fuck down ever since I guess started getting them tested. Like, they've been consistently going down, and now they've been at like 150. Now they're at like 150 last time I got it checked. That's shit. Not saying that I think IGF-1 is important, because that's what grows muscle. But obviously I was doing something wrong. And obviously I'm not growing efficiently like I want to. Obviously my sleep was fucked up. And we were adding in all these supplements, you know, like glycine, ashwagandha. I already was taking magnesium for sleep, and nothing was getting better. So in my mind, it sucks. I'm not gonna say I like to train to failure, but I like to know that I did everything I possibly could to gain muscle at the end of a session. But obviously, training to failure was driving me down. I haven't been continuously gaining muscle because my body's been so stressed out. And honestly, I feel so much better now that I've started, you know, training 1 rep in reserve, really focusing on my technique these past few days. My sleep's improved. I was already doing a little better on stress, just because I've been listening to a lot of like stoicism stuff and stuff to just help with overall the mindset of everything. So I was getting a lot better on that, but I just needed that deload to really rest my body. And then 2, I needed to switch things up. And then next week, when I go to Michigan, I will see what he thinks about my training, what I can improve, because, you know, you should always keep improving, always keep learning from, especially not dumb people, not people that are less experienced than you. I mean, you can take their word for something, because they might have something really, I don't know, critical to say, or something that could make a difference. But you need to listen to more experienced people that have more knowledge and more overall experience, just training experience, to get better. So that's my rant for tonight. I know it's dark as shit. You can hardly see my face, because thank daylight saving time for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, get in the rest, recover. Then I gotta hit the legs on Friday. So I'll film something tomorrow. Me driving probably the massage or driving back from the massage. I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye.